Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkieman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 Crystal Palace career mode. And we're going to kick this one off by taking a look at Michael Elise's injury. He's going to be out for up to 2 months with a broken elbow, which is not ideal because this was his year to really take the left midfield by storm. But luckily for us, we do have decent players that can take up that position. Also, I'm just going to get the excuses in early for maybe potential piss poor performance today. But I am fresh back from my holiday. I hope you enjoyed the content that went up over the weekend. And they should be going up on the Tuesday. So we only missed 1 day of content, which I'm very happy with. But I am slightly hungover, extremely sunburned, and it is currently 31 degrees in the office. So I do have some coffee, which will definitely brighten me up, but just be prepared for lackadaisical performances. Potential. I'm just getting the excuses in, to be honest with you boys. Bristol City to start this one. Let's go beat them. Right, this is going to be the starting 11 to take on Bristol City. We're going 4-4-2. No nonsense. I've rotated a little bit. We're going to bring in some players. Lewis Potter's going to get his first start. Braithwaite's going to get his first start. Simply because we've got a cup game coming up after this as well, where we'll rotate again. And there's certain key players I'd like to have in that cup game because we're taking on Watford. And they are, after all, a Premiership side. Bristol City freshly promoted. I fancy us. Of course I fancy us. But let's just see how they got on. It doesn't look like they've really picked up anyone who's a major name. Absolutely chucking it down here in Bristol. Chucking it down. Raining cats and dogs at the moment. So let's see how the weather has an impact today. Snatch and grab is exactly what they'd want to do. I just fancy us. I think we're good at this stage. Anderson as well next to Braithwaite. Perfect partnership for Braithwaite to come in and be alongside someone like Anderson. And after all, we've just got unbelievable free-flowing goal scorers in Jean-Philippe Mateta, Michy Batshuayi up top. Now, we have had... Oh, go on, Grimes. We have had the odd issue, haven't we, with a 4-4-2. But last time out, we did very well. I think if we could score early, that would really set us up nicely. I don't know what that pass was, but we're going to get away with it. I really don't know what that pass was. It was an interesting one from Van Bergen, but we will take it. The ball back across there is lovely. Whip it in, Mateta. Oh, Moore clears it away. Van Bergen finds Loftus-Cheek there. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he slots it into Van Bergen. You know how quick Mitchell Van Bergen is. He's going to fire that one across to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Surely for 1-0 Crystal Palace. He's back at it again. Van Bergen's pace, man, just always going to take him past. Great goal. Well worked as well. Little breakaway from winning the ball back. Loftus-Cheek involved in that perfectly. And the ball across is just fantastic. He's never going to miss that, Mateta. Well, Loftus-Cheek really seems up for this one today because he's won the ball back twice now. And that's another great ball to Mitchell Van Bergen. Mitchell Van Bergen this time, though, didn't really have the run as he would have wanted. And Moore will get to clear it. I think Mateta needed to endeavour to get in front of him a little bit better. We've got the ball moving it forward now. But the game really has just fallen to absolutely nothing. Matty Grimes will pull that back now for Mateta. Oh, I think I've mistimed it. Batshuayi will score it, but I'm pretty sure the linesman flag is up. Nice bit of play, though. You can hear the Bristol fans cheering there. Nice bit of play. I don't know how far off he was. Oh, this is great play from Bristol City, and it changed to the man I didn't want it to change to. I wanted Anderson, boys. I wanted Anderson. As you can see, I'm fuming that it does that sometimes. The swap player is a little bit done, but it'll be 1-1 now. Bristol City back in the game. You can just tell. I bring Mitchell away. I'm expecting to be Anderson. Oh, really infuriating. A bit of half-time whistle, 1-1 the scoreline, and we've been very sloppy since scoring our goal, and Bristol City did enough to get in. They're getting a lot of joy down the left-hand side with Naki Wells up against Ferguson. He seems to be struggling. Doing well coming forward here, Bristol. And this could be another, and it is. There we go, just like that. 2-1. We've just collapsed, really, after the goal. He's offside, though. We get a little bit lucky here. I think that's a lot of luck, to be honest with you. That play, I don't know where the defence is. You can see we've just been torn apart, and he's quite a bit offside. Fair enough. Here come Bristol City again, and I am starting to get a feeling every time they come forward now they might be able to cause some problems, but there might be a breakaway here for us. Van Bergen now. Van Bergen obviously got the legs. I'm going to pull that one back across to Jean-Philippe Mateta, and then I'm going to have runners like Matt Grimes, who will have Kane Lewis Potter, who needs to pull it back, and he can't. And he just kind of fizzles out. It just kind of fizzles out to nothing. And that has pretty much been us since the first goal. Absolutely everything fizzling out to nothing. And I need a bit better from the boys than that. We need to stop giving the ball away so cheaply as well on the attack. We've made a double sub. A few flat performers out there for me today. And I'm not happy, although Jamie Shackleton's first touch there might lead to us conceding a goal. Which exactly I do not want, but that is great from Braithwaite. Shackleton will control it a bit better this time. Loftus-Cheek there. Make the run, Loftus. Make the run, Loftus. Oh, we've got Eddie Nketiah. We didn't need Loftus. Eddie Nketiah has been on the pitch all of seconds, and he makes it 2-1. And honestly, this boy has just found his shooting boots this season. Eddie Nketiah, our number 9 again, makes it 2-1 now. And Batshuayi, honestly, I don't know what's up with him in this match. He's been lacking. He's been missing the entire game. Eddie comes on and he scored. Yes, lad. Mateta now. Finds Potter. Well cut inside. He's cut it across. Eddie Nketiah's touch there is brilliant. Eddie Nketiah with a shot, and oh my God. Eddie is a king. Eddie is a god. Mr. Eddie Nketiah will make it 3-1. He's come on the pitch and he's changed the game. 2 opportunities for him and he's taken both of them. 3-1 we lead. Final whistle blows. We're going to win this one 3-1. And I feel for Bristol, to be honest with you. I think they'll have thought that they could get something from this game. And I thought they were going to get something from the game as well. Eddie Nketiah comes on, makes a huge impact. And we will beat them 3-1. 2 shots on goal, 2 chances. That's all Eddie needs. I cannot believe that he came on and rescued us a little bit in that one. Batshuayi, don't know what happened to him in that game. Just didn't exist. He's usually so good at holding the ball up, but he kept giving away possession, poor passes. Hopefully it's just a blip. Pretty strong lineup today for this one against Watford, of course. I want to do well in a cup. I'd love a trophy. And maybe the EFL Cup is the one that we try and grab. Watford, the team that we need to beat today. We're going 4-4-2. And of course, Eddie Nketiah starts. Traore on the right, Eze on the left. Gallagher and Loftus-Cheek in the centre of the park. This is a really strong team. The team's coming together so nicely now. I fancy us. This is a great opportunity. I'm not fully sure we should have gone 4-4-2 for this one, because they've got a few more weapons and they packed the midfield, which might cause me a few problems, but I still fancy us. We've got a really strong lineup. That's so well won back there by Anderson. That is unbelievable stuff. Oh, Mateta just couldn't get that across. He's been such a good defender for us. He's been worth every penny. I was a little bit annoyed that we didn't have much of a choice but to spend the amount of money that we had to bring him in, of course, because the deal was done in real life, but it's been so worthwhile considering how good he's been at the back for us. Oh, I thought we'd got the ball back there. Apparently not. And now they're going to have an opportunity to make it 1-0. That is well saved. They can do from the corner. Every now and again, we can just be pulled out of defensive positions. Oh, wow. I mean, Guaita left that, but I'm not sure he should have. This seemed really close. And Guaita kind of just follows it and goes, it's not going in, boss. It's not going in. Oh, quite close. Eddie Nketiah now in a position where you want him to be. Just pulling the defenders back and forth. Mateta back. Oh, he's going to be in. Surely. Mateta 1-0. Oh, what a save. Tried to bend it top corner, but curling the ball in is definitely not Mateta's strong point, because he's got it way too close to the goalkeeper. He's actually tried to curl it into the other corner by the look of it. He's definitely the danger man from these positions, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Although we are going to go in towards Mark there. We're not going to get it to him. Gallagher now. They're back to Anderson. Traore. Into Mateta. I just don't really have the bodies. Although this could be good. Oh, I thought Traore was going to keep his run going near post. Finds Gallagher. Gallagher though is going to find Jean-Philippe Mateta surely for 1. Oh my God, it's saved again. Well, Mateta usually has his shooting boots on. Can't find the back of the net at the moment against Watford, though. Watford have got a dangerous free kick now. This is a good position. It caused us a problem earlier, but this time it's not going to be too much of an issue for Guaita. Ferguson now. If he's smart with his timing, and he was, I was going to say he'll be able to play in Adama Traore, who tries to whip it across, and he will. And there we go. Jean-Philippe Mateta ain't missing that one. And just like that on the break, Crystal Palace make it 1-0. Mateta again in the goals. What a breakaway. You really do have the ability to do that with Adama on the pitch. He stays strong here as well to get the ball across. And it's an easy finish. It's a tap-in for Mateta in the end. Adama is so quick. When you tweak those sliders, you really feel the pace of Adama Traore. You really feel the pace of him. He's been someone who's been suggested a few times to me, and I've always kind of avoided him purely because of that pace. But we had to sign him at some point, and wow, is he good. Eddie Nketiah waits for the run. Oh, he might find him. Wow. What are you doing? What are you marking there, Watford? Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a goal here. And just like that, Watford are collapsing. All of a sudden, they're not picking up their men. And Mr. Loftus-Cheek makes it 2-0. Well, just like that. Just like that. This was proving to be a really difficult task, but Loftus-Cheek will be happy with getting that goal as well, though. Great performances out there. We did put a good, strong team out for this one, to be fair. So I probably should have expected that we were going to be able to cause them a lot of issues. They're only recently promoted again. So, you know, we should be causing them problems if we're being not... Oh, I thought that was going to land really nice to Eddie Nketiah there, who's yet to really do anything in this match, which is mad, really, considering the last game, the impact he had. He's barely seen the ball in this one. He's got the runner on the outside, and he might find him. He has found him. Eddie Nketiah's in, and just like that... Oh, what a save. That is a superb save from the keeper. Well, I hate to be the guy that preempts stuff, but we're going to make a double sub. We'll move Eze to the centre and bring off Loftus-Cheek, because, of course, he played the last game, so he's a little bit tired, and Lewis Potter seems to be doing really well when he's played so far. So we're getting back in the team again. I'm also going to make... Oh... We might be in here. I'm going to make the change to Mitchell van Bergen, who is offside, for Adama. Because, again, I want to keep him as fit as possible. Because he really is useful. And they come again now, Watford. An early goal would potentially be a gateway straight back into the game. He's finding it. That is going to be the problem. We've got bodies back. That's a good ball in, though. Oh, Ferguson might just have got away with that. Well, Mitchell van Bergen's done really well, and if Eddie can flick it on, and he has done, I'm not sure Gallagher's onside. He might just be onside. Gallagher! Oh, he's completely miskicked it. He has completely miskicked that on his left. Definitely not the foot I should be trying to curl it top corner. He's right-footed, but... Ooh, shanked that. Well, we've got bad news at the moment. Mitchell van Bergen's just gone down funny. And he's not been on the pitch that long. And unfortunately for Mitchell van Bergen... his Crystal Palace career has been a little bit hampered by injuries. I'm hoping to see him back up and without the bandage on his name in a second, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the scenario. Now, Kane Lewis Potter has pace. We know that much. He's going to try and flick that one across, back to Mateta, and then we are going to play in the injured Mitchell van Bergen, who maybe will score here. Van Bergen, oh, he's saved again from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's actually having a great game. We could have been 4 or 5 up. Well, it's not good news because Van Bergen is going to be coming off. We are going to bring on Jamie Shackleton. He'll go in the centre. Eze will go on the right wing. Although Jamie Shackleton can actually play right mid as well. Here come Watford. They're going to throw in. Plays it back inside. Otavio. Decent on the ball is Otavio. Kasper Dolberg, who I'm quite surprised they didn't start, if I'm being honest, has done fairly well there. He's done fairly well, but when you've got Anderson at centre-back, good luck getting past him. Shackleton now finds Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Kane Lewis Potter's got the ball now. What can we do? We're working it forward. I'm going to go far back post to Eze. Oh, he just couldn't quite get the contact we needed. Oh, well, now they could be in trouble because Eze has got some pace. What's the option here? I think this is the best option for Jean-Philippe Mateta, and I can't believe the goalkeeper saved another one. Mateta could have had a hat-trick. Here comes Sarr right at the end of the game. I did mention a clean sheet. Are we going to get it? He's up against Yorkieman Anderson, who hasn't really let anyone by him today. And then Maxwell Cornet will get to that, will he? Lewis Potter does brilliantly and will break away to surely see out this game. There's enough time left there maybe to potentially cut a bit deeper. No, there isn't. There we go. 2-0 victory for Crystal Palace. Against Watford, we go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Well, I'm hoping this isn't too long. Good. Bruised shoulder for Mitchell van Bergen. I'd have been gutted if it was a long injury because it would have been the second long injury he's had. And it's definitely hampering how he grows. I think he would have grown a lot more if it weren't for the injuries he's had. Here we go then, boys. This game against Brentford next. Another game I'm expecting 3 points from. The table's very tight. We're very, very close to getting European football, or being in the spots of European football, should I say. We're very, very close to it, but it's extremely tight. I think we're a point of 7th. So I think it's going to be a really tough season. I think it's going to be tight, down to the wire kind of stuff. And these are the kind of teams you have to beat. We kind of struggled against Bristol. We weren't overly comfortable against Watford, especially in the second half. We need to get the job done today against Brentford. This will be the Brentford lineup. Luke Daniels in net. They signed Richardly Brazor as well, who we really wanted. They managed to pick him up. It's not a bad Brentford team. They've still got Ivan Toney up top, so you know they could be dangerous. And here's your Eagles, boys. As per usual, Guaita in net. Tavernier, Goldson, Anderson and Tarek Mitchell In the back line, we've got Eze, Shackleton, Van Bergen, and Riedwald. Of course, Van Bergen's playing out on the wing. Jean-Philippe Mateta and Eddie Nketiah up top. I can't drop Eddie at the minute, so Michy Batshuayi is just going to have to be patient on the bench, I'm afraid. Well, Brentford piling forward early. Now, I know they've got a lot of pace, so that could cause us a lot of issues here in the early game. Both wingers and Bremo and Forsu are very quick. And then Ivan Toney is a strong, powerful, and quick winger as well. Oh, go on, Eze. Go on, Eze. Have I timed that right? Eze might just keep it in. He won't. Unlucky. Good vision from Eddie. Not a bad ball in, but again, we're finding our way out of trouble. Not too easy today. Eze will find Riedwald. He'll knock that one across. Jean-Philippe Mateta finds Mitchell Van Bergen. Takes it across his body. The right move as well, surely. Well, he's probably going to be questioning right now why there's nobody with him. He's going to get it across in the end, and Mateta will score it. Fantastic. We've done nothing. That's our first shot, boys. This game has been dreadful. It's been dreadful. It's been all Brentford possession and them doing absolutely nothing with it. And then us really, when we try to break away, playing terrible passes. But there we go. 1-0. Mateta scores again. Right place, right time. He's complaining for a second that he didn't have the support. But Mateta was there in the end to slot it home. Brentford corner now. They've got threats, I know that. Pontus Jansson. Ivan Toney, well taken, Shackleton. Oh, and then such a bad ball out. Come on, Shaq. You're better than that. Riedwald does fantastically, though, to win the ball back there. And then we're going to play that one forward now. Eze. What can he do? He needs better runners, really, doesn't he? Eddie Nketiah. Oh, we've spread the play nicely now, though. Jamie Shackleton to Mitchell Van Bergen. In a lot of space. What can he do, Van Bergen? Oh, he hit with power. Daniel saves it. Roslev. Good ball across. Mats Bidstrup. Could strike it if he needed to. Roslev, I mean, we're way over time here. There's a minute added on, Ref. I mean, this is the longest minute of my life. Thank you very much. They weren't doing anything with it, like they haven't done anything with it the entire match. We lead at half-time. This has not been a good game of football. The highlight package for this one, so far, absolute gash. But luckily for us, we have the lead. Good footwork from Mateta. His ability to turn on the ball as well is just second to none. Van Bergen. Back to Mateta. Found Riedwald there. I'm just kind of looking for the opening at the moment. Shackleton. I did spot a little bit of an opening there for Riedwald if he plays it correctly. Mateta now might be in here. What can he do? I just need some bodies here. I just need some bodies. Someone to give it to. Brentford make a sub and have a free kick here. Bidstrup is coming off. Barlock is coming on. I don't know if that will give them any more creativity going forward because so far it's been a lot of that. Imagine if you're a Brentford fan watching this game. It's not been fun. Ben Berriton now. I didn't realise that they brought him on, actually, to be honest with you. It must have been a double sub. Oh, that's not a bad ball in, but Ken, it is a bad ball in reality, isn't it? Wasteful. They've just been so wasteful of Brentford on the ball. This has been probably one of the worst games of FIFA I've had. Well, in this career mode, anyway. I can't remember the rest, but in this career mode, this is the worst game we've had, and that might absolutely be sublime. To Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, who's got to make it two there? That hasn't quite happened enough for us today, has it? That kind of ball in, that kind of good play. We're going to make a sub here. So are Brentford. We're going to bring on Batshuayi. We're also going to bring on kind of Gallagher in the centre of the park for Riedwald. See if there's anything from this corner. Oh, it's not a bad ball in, but again, they've got some height there, haven't they, at the back? Let's just wait for that overlapping run for Mitchell Van Bergen. He's done brilliantly there, and the cut across wasn't bad. Pontus Jansson does enough. Can we collect it? Tavernier tries to. In the end, it'll be cleared away. Oh, here they come right at the end of the game, and Ivan Toney is going to score. And that'll be 1-1. And to be honest with you, we've had it coming. Brentford thoroughly deserved that. They've dominated this game. We've been awful. Oh, that's so frustrating, though. Right at the end, just couldn't hold out. They finally had a bit of an end product. It's a nice ball back into Toney, and he slots it home. He's always going to score that. Gallagher now has been found. There's a bit of space here out wide. Mitchell, not who you expect to be running into that space, but again, there's not much of it, is there? Batshuayi to Mateta. Oh, what a save from Daniels. Daniels has made 2 game-saving saves there against Mateta. One earlier in this one now. I thought that was going to hit the back of the net. He catches it with so much power. What a save. That should be the game, I imagine, unless we can get anything from this corner. We can't. Pinnock has dominated at the corners today, and there we go, a 1-1 draw. I mentioned at the start of the game that if we wanted Europe, these were the type of matches you have to win. just was not good enough today. Really sloppy. Here we go then, straight into the fourth game of the episode against Aston Villa. We're going to go with a 4-3-3 just because I want to try and dominate the midfield, the centre of the park a little bit more, because that was really frustrating there against Brentford. And Villa are a decent side. They're not having a good year, but they're a decent team. They've got Declan Rice in their squad as well. They're not going to be easy to deal with. Traore and Maxwell Cornet on the wings for this one. Jean-Philippe Mateta up top. Gallagher, Shackleton and Grimes is going to be our midfield trio. I'm feeling confident that we can go and get the win, especially since we're at home and our home record is unbelievable. We'll kick this one off then, and we just need a better performance. I don't know if the change of formation will help. I mean, the 4-4-2 has been pretty hefty and pretty decent for us so far, but that last performance was really poor. Maybe we didn't move the ball quick enough, switch of play quick enough. Jean-Philippe Mateta won't be able to get into that. Courtney Hawes. And just a little bit disappointed in patches. I think we should have definitely scored at least another with Jean-Philippe Mateta in that last game. The sliders seem to be doing their job at the moment, don't they? Making life very difficult for me. Matt Grimes now did really well to hold off on that ball. Conor Gallagher finds Mateta. Mateta back to Shackleton. He's just trying to work a cheeky opening here. Ball's got to be better for Maxwell Cornet. We'll fire that one back to Adama Traore. It will slot it across to absolutely nobody. I thought Mateta was going to be on the end of that. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Mateta's done brilliantly there. I don't know how he's won it back, but he has won it back, and he'll pull it back to Maxwell Cornet, who tries to slide it in. So close. Dama there, in space. Finds Jean-Philippe Mateta with unbelievable footwork. He'll spread that to Conor Gallagher. Spreads that one out wide to Maxwell Cornet. Can Cornet do? Great footwork from Cornet. That's fantastic. But he's just got to find the back of the net. Absolutely superb from him. Absolutely. Playing at wing for the first time today, and it's just got to find a way home for that Bilo with a great save. Half-time comes to a close, and another absolute stinker here. We're just not really creating anything. Villa, to be fair, have been far less dominant than Brentford was, but we've just had nothing. Look at that. Total attempt 0 for Mateta. Really struggled to get anyone in behind. I'm praying for a much better second half for us. I'm going to have back-to-back games here where I'm going to be going through the highlights and picking out maybe 2 at max. There was one really good opportunity thanks to some really crafty footwork from Maxwell Cornet. Apart from that, that was a terrible first half of football. There was only 2 shots in the entire half. Ramsey, great ball in. Surely 1-0 Villa. And just like that, Villa take the lead. And this Palace side all of a sudden aren't looking what we were. Really fluid going forward, but leaky at the back, and we can't even get it going forward at the moment. It's just a great bit of play. They moved the ball, and that pass from Ramsey's fantastic. He was always scoring that. Well, there we go. Overloads again. Traore this time. What can he do? It's not bad play from Mitchell, but he tries to turn it top corner. While Brighton are beating Liverpool at the moment. That's got to be shock of the day. Well, it hasn't felt yet like we're going to get back into this. Gallagher now for the first time has got Maxwell Cornet in acres. Guess who Maxwell Cornet's not got? Anybody at the moment. Gallagher now. This could be good. Mateta finds Shackleton. He's on. Jamie Shackleton scores. There we go. We needed it. We just needed one unbelievable opportunity. Jamie bags the goal. We need big players in big moments. Mateta's ball was good to Jamie, and Jamie found the back of the net. Shackleton doing what Shackleton does best there and winning the ball back. Eddie now. Great footwork. Manages to get it to Grimes, and Grimes just can't get the ball off, and he's injured now. That is terrible news. The referee thinks absolutely nothing of it, though. We can't get a foul today. And there's going to be a great ball played over the top here, surely. Traore pulls it forward, and oh my God, no one's defending. And that's an unbelievable save from Guaita. Goldson needs to take a look at himself here, but the ball should have been stopped. Play should have been brought up for the injury to Matt Grimes. Well, fuming nothing was done there about the injury. That was a blatant foul as well, which is so frustrating. But Loftus-Cheek will come on, and we do have those good players on the bench now, but they nearly scored upon that injury. That would have been so dangerous for us, and okay, that's absolutely fine. El Ghazi. Can he deliver the ball back in? We'll be tight to him. I don't think he will. Oh, he's done brilliantly, though. Traore now. Oh, well in, Conor Goldson. Eddie Nketiah picks up the ball in now. What can he do? Good footwork. Dama Traore needs more. And again, look at this. No runners, really, until Tavernier finally makes that run. Is this the moment? We need something big here now. James Tavernier, he needs help. He blatantly needs help. He's not going to get it. In the end, we're recycling a ball from deep. Conor Gallagher now from the edge of the box. Couldn't really get the ball off I needed. Jamie Shackleton back on the football, though. It's not a bad ball there to Mitchell. Mitchell across to Jamie Shackleton, and we're going to have to pull them out of position a bit now, aren't we? Loftus-Cheek now. Oh, he's found Eze. Surely Eze! He's going to win us the game! In added on time. Eze, the substitute. Well, it was substitute to substitute to grab us the goal, and that is massive on a day where we have not performed well whatsoever. This has been an awful performance from us. We're going to come away with 3 points, I think. Full-time whistle blows at Selhurst Park, and not a good performance. That's 2 in a row that haven't been great. We really do need to assess that situation, but at the end of the day, we've not played well, and we've won the game. 3 points for us. A little bit snatch and grab there right at the end, but I do not mind Eze with the winner, and we will beat Villa and take the 3 points. It doesn't really matter how they come, does it? Smash and grab, we'll take it. 3-3 the Brighton. Liverpool game finished. Brighton are in 8th. They're having a really good season, but as you can see there, it's really tight. 2 points between us and 7th and 6th. So, I mean, it's really tight in the table at the moment. And we take on Liverpool at the start of the next episode. We're not miles off the transfer window opening again, but Liverpool is going to be a real tall order. But that is it for this one, boys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate the support on the series and on the channel so far. If you are new around here, you did enjoy the video. If you got this far, surely you did. Smash that subscribe button as well as hitting the like button, lads. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. I appreciate you dealing with hungover Yorkie.